What's good, everybody? It's Kaige-O Gaming, and welcome back to our Mordor campaign on the Dawnless Days Total War, a Lord of the Rings overhaul mod for Total War Attila. If you are enjoying the series, make sure to leave a like. If you're not, make sure to leave a dislike. I appreciate all your feedback. And last time we left off, well, the sneaky Dunlendings snuck around the Witch King as we were raiding Isengard's territory, trying to... We did pick off quite a few Isengard forces, but now that they're weakened, we're trying to take one of their settlements, and they snuck around here. I think I might go ahead and fight this, honestly. Obviously, we won't win with just a bunch of rabble, but I'm hoping to do a decent amount of damage, and that way one of our forces who are sitting back, and I believe Randfeld, can maybe go ahead and clean this force on up. I definitely don't expect them to take this settlement, but they might, they'll probably try and sack it. Where can we get a good barricade? Literally nowhere? We can't place barricades? We can. A couple places. This is a different map than we've seen before. Okay.
Be ready.
Let's try and do some damage to these forces over here. We got the tower with us.
Watch it, you.
We'll just kind of hold this choke point.
You ready?
And then it's this one. So we'll kind of let these guys push in. We might as well put the barricade down. And we'll see how much damage we can do. See if we can't weaken their forces a bit as they push on in. Their general's over here. They do have a decent amount of cav, but we do have our spears over this way. A lot of our troops are hidden. We've taken out 2 with the towers. Alright, let's go ahead and try and focus their cavalry, because that's probably going to be our biggest threat against the armies. They are going to go after our victory point, which is just going to give them a morale bonus.
Tower is nothing but ash now.
Are our archers going to do anything here?
Our general is under attack.
Nah, we probably would have been better auto-resolving this. They did lose close to 100.
Weapons and are fleeing. Our advantage has been lost. Our men have given up and are running for their lives.
But it's to be expected with rabble. They lost about
The men's resolve is failing.
120.
The men are broken and are fleeing.
150. It's not horrible. It's probably about the same we would have gotten with the auto-resolve. Maybe gotten a little bit more. I was hoping our towers would put in a little work, but on this mod it seems like the towers have a very slow fire rate. Okay. Well, that battle's nice and done. We do have 4 raiding forces, but they are pretty weakened. Settlement sacked. That is going to start giving us public order issues. It's this force that I wanted to push out with. Where is our agent? We sent him over here, didn't we? Because we do have Rohan forces coming on over.
You ready? What's it gonna
Do we want to start sieging Entwade is the problem, is the question. You guys are a bit weakened. But I do think that we need to take on this force and push them out. To be expected, you guys are going to run. Randfeld is going to be minus 10. That's expensive. It's almost all of our money. Okay. Before we go ahead and focus on that battle, let's look elsewhere. We have... Campaign movement range. We probably want to go for enemy morale. You're gonna stay there and help public order. We have this force down here that we can't quite hit with Othrod. We're sieging you down. You're gonna start attritioning this turn. We did talk about potentially getting... Your food's good enough. Let's go ahead and get you upgraded. And you're way back here. Because I might end up making another force over on this eastern flank. See if we can't make progress over here. We probably should take out this Isengard force, though. And I might push out with the Witch King as well.
You ready?
Okay, let's go and finish off this force. We want to do Night Tack for the boosted melee attack and morale. We have our Uduk Spears. We have Morgul Guard. They don't have very much range. They have an Archer, a Hurler, and 2 Javs. Their infantry should be super weak. It's really their cav we have to worry about. So let's go ahead and jump on in. Because if we can clean up this force, the Dunlendings should have to rebuild their forces for a little bit. Okay, let's put you two in the center. And then I guess we'll go 2 and 2. And then we'll put our spears on the edge. That way we kind of have solid spacing between spears and swords. With all of their top tier cav. Should be able to do solid damage. Or envelop their cav quickly with spears. Let's see, wargs can go on far left flank with our shock infantry to support. Trolls can go on the right. I'm sure they're gonna make us attack them. So we'll go ahead and let the forces of Mordor march forth. Now our halberds are gonna be quite slow. Probably just fast forward while they march forward. Let's go ahead and send our wargs up to scout.
The enemy has been sighted.
Okay, their line is pretty. Okay, I kind of see what they're doing. They're taking the high ground, which is fine. Now 1v1 we're gonna lose against their cav, but if we can pick one of their cav off, that would be nice. We don't want to get in range of their archers quite yet, not until we're ready to push up with the full force. Warlord's champion, their general is a shock infantry. Let's get right on the outside. Of their range. See if we can't encourage them to push forward just like that. Alright. You guys need to go in shield wall. You guys can all go in shield wall. You guys hit shield wall. Warlord's cav is all charging in. Swing you guys on out. Cav going up against my halberds is absolutely amazing. It's exactly what we want. These guys are just farmers. It's not too big of a deal. We're gonna start swinging you guys on around. We're We're gonna want our shock infantry moving up while our wargs swarm. Slingers moved in, which is an interesting choice. You guys took a hefty charge, didn't you? And then you guys are gonna come in against their archers and their skirmishers. Perfect. I'm gonna send both of you guys after the archers while you guys flank around.
Enemy units have been rallied.
I think I need to back you guys up a little bit so you can get better shots on this skirmisher cav. Go ahead and hit those skirmishers. Flank around this cav. Then let's go ahead and slow things down so we can at least enjoy this battle a little bit. Okay, they got some two-handers. They got some shock infantry in here. You guys are definitely getting swarmed, but the main threat is the cavalry. For sure. We have some units up against our halberds, and they should hold nicely. Tribal warriors. I'm surprised our spears are struggling so much against these guys. They're tier 1. Okay, we broke that cavalry. I would like you guys to start getting involved against that skirmisher. You guys can go ahead and flank here. Okay, it's really this side that's scary. Yeah, those guys are about to break. Push those skirmishers for me.
Our men flee the field of battle. This is a shameful display.
Okay, I'd much rather have them flee than die off. You have melee defense and bonus versus cav. Let's move you up a little bit. You guys can start facing the flank. Surround these troops. You guys run down anybody who's fleeing. That cav charge is gonna hurt. They're gonna go into the back of our spears. Not a bad choice.
The men are broken and running for their lives.
Alright, let's get that bonus versus cav. Mountain trolls are doing great. Archers are doing just fine against this cav. We are gonna take a charge, but that's okay. You guys prepare for this charge, this cav coming back, and you guys can clean up the warlord's cav over there. And our mountain trolls are really holding down our left flank, or our right flank, which is fantastic. Let's go ahead and send our Black Numenorian in. Should be able to clean up these units pretty quickly, I'm hoping. You guys are taking solid damage to these charges. Yeah, our right flank completely collapsed. Okay, we need to get these archers involved. If not, we actually could be in some trouble here. Let's keep you on the back a little bit. Alright, we broke them off. Those farmers are putting in work. Go ahead and charge those slingers for me. Mountain trolls are starting to go down. Alright, those farmers are about to break. We got our shock infantry up against theirs. Ours should win.
The enemy are losing ground.
Okay, perfect. They're about to break. That was a tougher fight than I was expecting. Archers, go ahead and focus this Warlord Cav. I'm gonna hope that we can pull you two back. General, go into shield wall just in case.
Our men flee the field of battle. This is a shameful display.
Halberds, go into this Warlord Pillager. I'm gonna pull this warg back so we don't lose you. Yeah, a lot of our troops ended up breaking there. A bloody battle indeed. I want you guys cleaning up their general.
Our men return to the fight.
Perfect, okay.
Victory. This is your day.
We won the battle. We won the battle. Let's see if we can't run some more down. Make sure that they don't come back. I hope we didn't lose any full units there. Oh. You guys have... I never noticed this before. The Warg Roar. -7 morale. That's pretty nice. Ooh. Yeah. Oh, we definitely lost some troops here. That's a bit surprising. Well, I suppose we can go back and recruit with you. We lost 2 spears and 2 swords, but we can get these guys upgraded. They didn't have very high veterancy, so it's not the end of the world. They lost their entire force, basically.
You ready? Get going!
Army-wise, let's go... We don't want the Morgul. We don't want the orcs. Let's go for charge bonus, I think. Can we force march you into the settlement? Yes, we can.
What's it gonna be?
Okay, and then...
No sleeping here!
You guys are both kind of my scrap forces. Ooh, neither of you are gonna be able to reach this turn.
I'm the boss here!
Alright, well, let's send you that way. While you come over here to finish this force off. They're gonna run, which is perfectly fine.
Let's move!
And now you can barely raid. Let's try to assault their general. They do still have 2 forces over at Woldberg, but they can't reach our raiding force up here. Are we gonna get a success? Nice. Okay, general's a little injured. They have all tier 1 troops. And now I'm gonna send the Witch King out. We probably shouldn't auto-resolve these, because we have some lower units. We probably shouldn't night attack. Let's see what this auto-resolve looks like. Okay. Yeah, auto-resolve does our trolls dirty every time. It's 1 Isengard force cleaned up.
Get ready for fighting! No sleeping here! Let's move! Attack!
Night attack. 2 Isengard forces cleaned up. Perfect, we didn't lose anybody. And then let's send you back to Snowberg,
Pipe down, you
because you guys also need repairs. Which means that's what we're gonna spend all of our money on
sleeping here.
this time, which is kind of a shame. I do think I need to bring you back to help out with replenishment.
Down, you maggots.
And we're gonna need to send you back into Minas Tirith territory so that you can recruit some more units.
I'm the boss here.
Okay. Dane is sitting here all alone. Their closest force is way up there. We have you coming on down.
Gonna be. Get moving.
Which I would like to deal with that force.
Ready for fighting.
Let's get you to spy over here.
You ready?
Are you deployed? You are deployed.
What's it gonna
And then I think I'm going to have you spy more down here. Make sure they're not sending any reinforcements from this area.
You ready?
And then I'm going to have you... You can't go into encamp stance. Okay, so you have some tier 4 cavalry. We know that you have some tier 4 rangers, but what else do you have?
You ready?
Is it worth trying to push up on them? We do have the mountain trolls. We have some horse archers. We have some tier 3 spears and some... These are only tier 2 shock. Feel like our infantry's kind of on the weaker side.
The bets.
But... we can't really afford them to keep pushing south. We don't have a good garrison here. At all. I really need another force to sit down here. And maybe come push this territory. And then we could push the Haradrim from this side and this side with the army that's sitting here, starting with Nimros, but it's this force. It's this army right here, the Harandor, that make me nervous about declaring war on the Haradrim. I mean, our attitude's only getting worse and worse with them. It's really crazy that of all people, the Haradrim actually hate us the most. And it's just because they signed a little non-aggression with Dale. Like, the Haradrim hate us more for our actions against Dale than Dale hates us for our actions against Dale. And that's probably the most ridiculous thing. So it's only a matter of time before we go to war with Haradrim. Which is why I feel like we need to start pressing out
No sleeping here.
over here.
What's it gonna be?
But we just defeated, what, 3 Isengard armies and a Dunlending army recently?
Ready?
So I feel like if there's a time to do it, now would be the time.
What's it gonna be?
We could get pushed by this Anduin Vale force.
Pipe down, you maggots.
We might have to risk it. Did we complete all of our research? Yeah, all of our research is done. There is no more research for us to do. I don't think I'm too interested. I mean, we could, just for the sake of it. Maybe East Emnet. Especially these lords we don't necessarily care about. Because then we could give you... probably control. +3 helps us at least a little bit. It's better than nothing. Rohan is gonna come down and march against us. Let's see if we can fall back.
I need to get out of here.
That's a horrible spot to fall back to. Isengard is continuing to push against Gondor, which is fine. They can waste all their forces over there. You're fine, Houston. Anduin Vale is falling back a little bit. They're gonna stop raiding us there. The Dunlendings are gonna fall back and probably regather some of their forces. All these term of offices are complete, so we're gonna need to put people back in there. Commander of Legions, we want the Witch King, because that helps your upkeep cost. Mouth of Sauron, we want Warden of Barad-dûr. Power of Shadow. Probably want a Governor, but you can't get there. Othrod needs to go into something. Let's go upkeep cost. I suppose you can just go into High Commander. You can also be High Commander. And then we'll put you as a trusted servant. Okay. You can have more campaign movement range, and I would really like to pick off these forces. But our generals don't have access to night attacks. Cleaning up Rohan would be really nice, though. I'm a little tempted to push them with both forces. What did Dale do? Dale might want the fight. Dale might want to smoke with us. Let's pull you back up. Scout over this area. We don't see anything coming from over here. You guys have another rebellion, but we know if we raise that, that'll go. What does this fight look like? They're gonna be tired. They do want the fight. They have 3 tier 4 archers and 2 tier 4 cavalry. This has to be a fight that we win. We could draw out their catapults, which means they basically are down 4 units with their supply wagons and onagers. Yeah, I think we have to take this fight. So let's do it. Okay, we don't want to fight in the fog. Fighting in the fog we will be doing, apparently. I suppose we can do center of spears. We'll do swords on one side. Axes on the other. And we want our archers in the back. Mountain trolls on the right flank. Shock infantry on left flank. Othrod in the back. You guys can go left flank. Horse archers on the right flank, but I'm only gonna push up with a 1 to try and get fire from their onagers. Let's see if we can go spot them. They're probably gonna start firing on us before we can even see them. I don't know if they'll spot us at the same time as us spotting them. Okay. We can see them before we get in the range.
The enemy draws near.
Although, if we can draw them to us, that would be pretty great. do gotta watch out for those archers. And they're gonna have a decent amount of honor ammo. You don't want to get in range. Okay, pull back, pull back, pull back.
Soldiers!
Alright, we might need to send these cav on over. As well as our mountain trolls. We will get some nice shots here. You guys can go into shield wall. Okay, let's start sending our cav on over. If they really want to charge me, I'm open to that. I have no problem fighting them with my cave trolls. I think I'm going to send my axes on over as well. Okay.
What's it gonna be?
We should absolutely obliterate them. We do have their archers moving on up, which could be somewhat problematic, so I feel like we need to take an angle here. Start moving our forces on up. This is gonna be their tier 4 cav. But I like our axes in here. I don't like their tier 4 archer shooting on us though. Alright, come on, mountain trolls. Eat those charges for me.
Our troops are being ambushed!
Let's try and lock in all their cav. And I'm hoping our horse archers can deal with these guys. Or they're just gonna stand completely still. Which doesn't make a lot of sense. There we go. Now they're starting to move out a bit. A lot of their cav is breaking. A lot of our spears are taking decent damage. Okay, we're starting to spot some of their archers. We need to take out, let's get our mountain trolls in there. Yeah, we need to start taking out their pikes. Our infantry's not going to do too well against that. Alright, we got 2 spears up against these shipmen. We do have that unit. We have all you guys against their tier 4 cav. Yeah, I'm hoping you guys can win that, seeing that they're so weakened. I'm hoping our mountain trolls can finish all these guys off. We could try and catch them on the flank. Might not be a bad idea. get these guys all turned around. Who's struggling? You guys are struggling. You guys are also kind of struggling. But once we clean up this cav, we're good. The mountain trolls are locking up. Ooh, we're up against their archers. That's perfect.
Our general is being attacked. Keep him alive.
That is not good. Let's get you out of range there. Yeah, our mountain trolls locking up 4 units is fantastic. You guys did break them. Make sure they break all the way, please. Yeah, you guys are gonna be caught. Let's just get you guys into melee. They're only a tier 2. So I'm hoping that you guys can deal with them. Those shipmen are actually holding on pretty strong. Alright, archers, or swordsmen, go take care of their onagers while you guys chase off these archers to make sure that they stop firing. I need you running though. I feel like you guys are going very slow. I know it's slow motion, but still. Trolls are holding it down. How about you two fire here? You two maybe fire there. Alright, perfect. You clean them up. Let's go clean this cav up. You guys should be able to win. It's a 2v1. We did lose 1 troll. That's not good. We don't want to lose our mountain trolls there. I should be doing decent damage there against the pikes. Got point blank shots. Alright, axes. I'm gonna need you guys to help out our trolls. We can't lose them. You guys make sure that these guys break for good, please. Alright, you guys finish that fight. Let's get you moving around. Their onager should stop firing here in a second. Awesome, we broke them here. A lot of their troops are breaking. So let's check out the cinematic, shall we? Yeah, these archers are definitely the next biggest threat. Onager should be done firing. Might be best just to send you guys around. You guys go charge there. You guys charge the Rangers. How are our mountain trolls? We've lost 2 so far, but we have axes helping you out now. One of their units are about to break. Onagers are both about to break. You need to keep charging around. We haven't killed any of these Rangers yet. But all of their infantry is about to go. Shock infantry's about to catch up there. You guys finish off those merchant escorts. You guys are struggling major.
What's it, you?
Alright, those camel riders are probably in a bit of trouble. Wow, you guys got smacked.
The men have thrown down their weapons.
Suppose that makes sense against their general.
The battle is turning in our favor.
I'm gonna have you all you guys hold fire, and then let's get some war cries and stuff going.
Rise up!
Camel riders are getting smacked. Oh, these camel riders are dead.
Soldiers!
There's only 3 left there. Let's clean up all these routing units, make sure that they don't come back.
Ready your arrows!
An entire unit has perished. Enemy units have been rallied.
Be ready.
Perfect.
The day is yours.
Alright, let's go ahead and fast forward. Make sure we're cleaning these units up. Nicely done. You guys need to keep chasing there. Make sure that general's dead. Nice. Okay, not a horrible fight. We definitely lost 2 units. Yeah, we lost our camel riders and some of our shock infantry. But other than that, not too bad. We should be able to get those reinforcements back. Our income has dropped a lot. Let's take the 2K.
Get going!
And then mercenaries. Well, this is a nice replacement. Trade a tier 2 for a tier 3. And then, yeah, let's go back with the camel riders. Okay, let's get you back up towards here. We're probably gonna siege you down for one more turn.
What's it gonna be? Fight down, you maggot!
You're gonna sit there, you're sitting there.
Boss here!
Looks like the Woodland Realm are trying to send their agent after mine.
What's it gonna be? Get ready
And then
for
ideally, we finish off these
fighting.
troops.
The boss here!
Push Rohan back.
Move! You ready? Fight them! Get going! What's it gonna be?
Let's chase these guys down. Then we can get you into Owlberg. Gives you another level.
The boss here! What's it gonna be?
We want enemy morale. And then you're gonna sit on this border to
Pipe down, you
recruit some more
maggots.
troops.
No sleeping here.
You're gonna sit in the Witch King's army to help replenish.
Get ready for fighting.
2 armies versus 3?
You ready?
You could hurt their general again. We might as well do that. Actually, you could all out assassinate. See if we can't weaken them a unit.
Ready?
Nice, a success.
I'm the boy here.
You could assault a unit. But I think let's do that here. Let's try and assault their leader. Don't get wounded. Nice. And this Anduin Vale army is very weak. Isengard's pushing full strength against Gondor. But they have 2 armies. All tier 1 troops though.
Pipe down,
Yeah,
you
let's see what happens here.
Kill them all.
This is gonna be a tough fight. We can night attack. Holy cow. I was not expecting a night battle here. Well, their morale should be crushed because they don't have a general, right? I wish you could see stats in the screen. They only have 4 archers. They do have a decent amount of cav. Our infantry should crush theirs. Okay, let's go on in. We'll fight a 1v1. Alright. We have a lot of swords in this army. So we'll just do one great big line. All of you guys should have shield wall. You do. We have a lot of archers in this army. We'll put you on one flank, you on another. And then all of our melee cav on one, while our horse archers are on the other. And our general in the back. Let's see if we can't skirmish a little bit. You guys can march. Okay, they do have their archers.
The enemy draws
They put their
near.
archers on the flank, which is a pretty smart idea.
Ready for war. We attack soon.
You guys can run. That's fine. I want to skirmish some of their cav. Make sure you're actually on skirmish mode, though. Can honestly shoot whoever if you're in range. Why aren't you guys running? Yeah, we'll start picking off these forces. Have you guys move back a little bit. Does look like that cav's coming after me. They left their archers isolated. We're gonna put all of you guys in the shield wall. You guys are gonna get caught, aren't you?
hidden units have been revealed.
Trolls going after him. You guys can peel off. We are going to take a charge in the back there. I need you guys focusing the general. Everybody else can kind of hold the line. Keep charging their archers, please.
What's it gonna be?
Perfect. Okay, they do have Cav back there. We seem to be winning this fight.
Our general is under attack.
I don't like that their archers are back here, though. And yeah, we don't need you being attacked. So you guys start focusing their archers. But their infantry is crumbling like expected. Which is fantastic. Will you guys win in a melee here? I hope so. Probably not. You guys are probably gonna get wrecked.
What's it do?
Look, they're hit with being ambushed.
Their general's about to get demolished, though. You guys aren't doing so hot. These runic warriors are actually horrible. They need a buff. They are not tier 2 at all. They're like tier 0.
What's it gonna be?
Alright, let's get you guys pushing the archers. Cav's doing okay. You guys are gonna lose. Oh yeah, you guys got spanked. Can we tell you to flee? You're gonna flee.
The men have broken
No, we
and
lost
are
them.
fleeing.
That's a bummer.
Make ready for war.
Yeah, we want to finish what we can with our Cav.
Get your bows.
You guys can start pushing this way. We are about to take a nasty Cav charge here. Wow, that crunched our
Tide of
archers.
battle turns in our favor.
They're gonna go into melee? That's a bit surprising. Suppose all you guys can get into the melee fun. Yeah, these archers got smacked.
What's it gonna be?
Okay, we should just be able to fast forward this.
The day is yours.
Alright, let's see how many we can finish off here. Not enough. Don't think we're gonna catch any more units. Only unit we're gonna finish off is this one, and they're finished. So we lost a cav unit. These guys gotta be dead. I feel like these guys do solid damage, but I mean, you see how many they lost. They survive! Nice! Take enemy morale.
You ready? Fight them!
Yeah, you guys aren't gonna want the smoke anymore.
Attack! Get moving! No sleeping here!
Alright, well, you guys can run down this troop. Go ahead and take replenishment.
Get going!
What does this fight look like? Oh, it actually says we lose. I mean, obviously we don't lose. But it says that we do. I think it would be beneficial to finish these guys off. I would assume that we can replenish faster than they can build up another force. We want pikes in the center. And then we want swords. This is the Witch King's old force, isn't it? And then we want the 1-axe unit. And we want spears on the flanks. Shock troop.
Be ready.
Archers. General. Cav. And Cav. You guys can run all the way on out.
The enemy approaches.
Okay, we don't have any melee cav this time around. We have shot cav. Something we should keep in mind. They are gonna have a decent amount of archers in this force. That's easy pickings. But we want to make sure that you guys don't get fired upon by their other archers. Not easy pickings if these guys come on. Yeah, we gotta be careful of that enemy cav. Let's not move you guys so far up. I don't want you guys getting caught in the corner of the map. Okay, pike should be set. Whoever can go on the spear wall. Or a shield wall, I mean. We got you guys firing, hopefully on the cav. Okay, this is perfect.
The enemy has discovered our hidden troops.
Yep, right into the pikes. Silly guys. That's gonna hurt. Alright, we're gonna want you guys pushing out. If not, their archers are gonna fire upon us. We're gonna want to lock that cav up. We're gonna want you guys shooting at the archers, most likely. We're gonna want you on shield wall. Okay, this cav should get eaten up pretty quickly. Go ahead and advance. I don't think that works if you're not in combat. Alright, you guys can run these archers down. That's perfect. I'm gonna start having you guys fall back. You guys can stay on those spears, that's fine. So our archers are gonna shoot their archers. You're gonna get into combat. And then you guys are gonna smack the archers. Alright, you guys over here. You guys take on these spears. You guys focus the archers. Okay, should be in a pretty good spot. Pikes are in a good position. Axes might be in a bit of trouble. Horse archers might be in a bit of trouble. You guys are about to get cornered. Hopefully their general charges right into our pikes. That would be amazing. Okay, we're tearing up their spears with our swords. You guys are about to get caught. And we are doing decent damage to them.
They are trying to take out our general. Defend him.
You're in shield wall. That should be fun. Our spears are kind of struggling a bit. Screw it, go into melee. This could be trouble for you guys, but we'll see. Okay, let's go on regular speed.
We will crush the enemy.
Some of their archers are getting slaughtered. It's really just those guys, but let's go ahead and wrap around.
Enemy units have rallied and returned to the battle.
Who is not doing hot? Either one of you.
We will crush the enemy.
Pikes are holding their own, that's for sure.
The men have thrown down their weapons and are
You guys need to get out. Horse archers are retreating. We need to get you out immediately. I am worried about their general. Six? You guys might survive. You guys won that fight. Who knows if these guys won? Or if they survived, I mean. No. Two out of 80. No way they survived. You guys are doing solid, though. That charge is probably gonna hurt. If we can break their general, the rest of their force should break. You guys don't need to be stacked on top of each other. These axes are struggling. Alright, so in each force we lost a cav unit. Make sure that those spears don't come back.
Men are broken and are fleeing.
Ready to fight.
General's almost dead.
The enemy refuses to admit defeat. Their unit has rallied.
Should be able to fast forward.
Our forces have found their courage. Back to the fight.
Perfect.
A glorious victory will soon be yours.
They're finished off. Let's finish off who we can. Preferably those archers. You guys can join in on the action. I think most of their force is wiped, though. Alright, should be good enough. A nice solid battle. 1,000 lost. Yeah, we lost those horse archers, no doubt. Only 2 remaining. We actually didn't lose the cav in the last battle. Alright, let's take the replenishment. And they do have 1 force left. That force actually got all the way finished, which is amazing.
What's it gonna be?
And we're gonna start... You actually might be able to reach that force, but I'm not gonna risk it. Let's just pull you guys together. And then we'll start sending you guys back. That should clean up Rohan for a little bit. Now that we're defeating a lot of forces over here, it should open up a push for us. Really like to take Entwade. And finishing off this force was great, because eventually we want to get another force down here so we can really start pushing against Dale. But all of that
Them!
next time. As always, I appreciate y'all for stopping by, and I'll see you in the next episode. Until then, peace out, y'all.